was the backbone for this list was provided by Talent Shooter, actually. So I'll have to report back to them on how it goes. Okay, Allurus strategy. It's actually a decent little hand, honestly. The Shaper Sanctuary actually goes a really long way towards really punishing my opponent for removal, which I'm expecting this deck to be pretty heavy on. Okay. So this triggers whenever a Merfolk enters, so I'd rather play the Sneak first. Uh-oh. That's... I was going to say that's going to be a problem, but also problem solved. Alright, drawing a line is actually pretty nice there. That's just a lure strategy here. Yeah, I think we just take the damage here. See what my opponent decides to cast. Could just be a Lurrus, which is probably fine. Might be something else. It's just Lurrus. Alright, so let's unsummon the Pridemate here. Play the lands since they know about it anyway. Play a Wind Robber to trigger the Sneak. And then let's play a Icon, and we're of course naming Merfolk. And let's slam. Perfect draw next turn is just untap land, so I can just go Kumena, hold up Cutthroat, draw some cards, or maybe even put some counters on my stuffs. Actually, I'd be attacking with Sneak, so I would certainly just be attacking with the, so I would just be drawing cards. Alright, so... Okay. I guess I get to recur it, but, like, I'm okay with that. I mean, obviously they still get the value from the Pridemate, but, I don't know, that didn't seem like a great turn. Alright, untap land it is. Let's play a Kumena. And this is whenever, yeah, so I actually do get value out of casting the Brian Reborn here. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Alright, let's go. We're like a Wrath away from dying, but this deck kind of slaps. Like, it's just very aggressive. Chupa Chup, alright. What's dying? Probably just a Kumena, right? I assume... Let's draw a card first, I suppose. Alright, so let's go... Let's go tap 3 Merfolk. And then let's tap 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Ooh, Reejury's kind of hype. Reejury's kind of hype. Which one of these things do I do next turn? Probably Mistbinder plus Reejury. TBH. Seafloor Oracle, huh? That's pretty powerful. Alright, so Reejury is... Oh yeah, this is going to be real nice. Real nice indeed. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Tap this. Yeah, baby. Now that's a board. There aren't that many rats and white, it's true. Definitely only like 6 of them or something. Love a forced block. Love a forced double block. Alright. Deal. Isn't that bad? Isn't that bad? Oh yeah, again, we were like literally like the drop of a shoe away from just getting obliterated by my opponent. But if they don't Wrath, we're going to very easily win this game. That ain't a Wrath. Neither is that. Alright. They milled over a passage and a speaker. The speaker is actually annoying because that would have been 2 merfolk to get the kill on River Sneak, which would have been really nice. They need the chump block with the Healer's Hawk this turn or die? I guess not. My opponent appears to have conceded. Alright. Okay. Interesting strategy by opponent here. Not even ephemorating the Healer's Hawk. What are you doing, opponent? What? Oh, they didn't even let me attack for lethal. That's just rude. But, like, honestly, that attack with the bird? Je ne comprends pas. Why? Why do you do this? Like, they actually could have bought themselves a turn if I didn't have 2 more folks, and instead they just chose to be dead. Okay, well that went really well. I'm definitely gonna have to send the I'm gonna have to send Thallid Shooter the updated list and see what they think. Dailies that cast black and white spells and attack with creatures. Maybe? Look, oh, we're playing against a version of the deck that I bombed out with, so we'll see how this goes. This is a decent little hand though, nice and cheap. Likely is gonna just be... I don't think I need to hold up a Spell Pierce here. I'll be sad if I do. Yeah, I gotta bottom that. As much as I hate doing it, I gotta bottom a 5-drop when I need lands. Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna run Silver Gill, reveal a Merfolk card. So let's reveal a Merfolk. Let's reveal Sneak, I guess. I think that's the only one that just like doesn't really matter if they know about it. Ooh, we even got a green source out of it. Deal. A Boreal Outrider strategy. Okay. So here we're gonna go River Sneak and attack. I know that I'm technically trading damage here, but I am the aggressive deck. I want to get in. Pride Malkin. Okay. Cute. Okay. So now what? These are abilities, tap target creature. Okay. So then I think we're just gonna go land. We're just gonna go land Kumena, Mistcloak Heralds. And then we're gonna go to combat and smack for 3 here. Mm. Oh, it probably is. It probably is. Remind me what Stern... well, Stern is not instant, right? Isn't that, like, the biggest thing? Or no. It's that you can't target your own things. I like the ability to use it as a pseudo counterspell. I like the flexibility that that offers, to be honest. Okay, that's terrifying. My opponents actually don't have great attacks here, though. Okay, well, they disagree. I guess that's a fine attack. Yeah, I guess I just take 4 here. F it. No blocks. Pass. Let's draw a card. Ooh, Mistbinder is a good draw here. So let's grab a green. Let's play that. And then I can still... So what does Hamza say? Creatures, one lets the cast for each creature, you control the counter on it. So I think what I want to do is I want to upkeep Merfolk's Trickster, the Hamza. Yeah, and then we smack for 5 here in the meantime. Oh yeah, Swan Song should be in this deck. I continue to forget that this card exists in the format, but yeah, Swan Song should be in this deck. I agree with that. I'm actually like kind of on the Pact of Negation should be in this deck plan as well. It's really nice that you can like just tap out and then just have a free counter backup. This deck doesn't like super struggle to hit its land 5 from what I've seen because it's pretty good at drawing cards. Yeah, I could see a Pact and a Swan Song both being good for this deck. Ooh, Emil's a spicy one. Another card that I, like, low-key forgot existed. Yeah, they have not given me a lot of things to spell pierce, I'm not gonna lie. This has been just all creatures all the time. Should I have attacked for less so that I can put a counter on everything? Maybe. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good draw. So let's go Shaper Sanctuary. Not that that's super likely to matter. Into Jungleborn Pioneer. Make 2 Merfolks. That's pretty good. And then go to combat. Ship for 6. And then my game plan is like kind of just going to be to like memory lapse basically anything my opponent does here. Take some amount of damage. Okay, well I'm not memory lapsing that. That doesn't do anything. Miscast only targets a subset of cards, though, right? Pact just gets anything clean. Like, which is not to say that Miscast doesn't do nothing, but it is much narrower. What is this card? Dueling Coach. Okay. They're playing a lot of cards I was not playing in my version. I don't know if that's going to go better or worse for them, but I don't know. Things are happening, I guess. Okay, well, aren't you just dead now? Like 100% you're just dead on board here, I think? Oh yes, you are dead on board now. Some Merfolk. Cast for 0. And then activate this ability. Make, yeah. Nice! Yo, this deck kind of slaps. This deck kind of slaps. The only changeling I would add would be the 2-mana one, the disenchant one, and even then I'm not like super sold on it. Jade Bear is a bit awkward in this hand. In fact, this whole hand is kind of awkward. It's got good mana, but it's got god-awful cards and like in terms of like sequencing them. I kind of hate Jade Bear. Can't lie. It's kind of a bad card. Yeah, I don't really like this Jade Bear. Like a 1-mana 1/1 just ain't it. But it's good on a turn where you can cast it with other things. It's like I guess what's bothering me about it is it's like secretly not a 1/1. I do not play Unclaimed Territory, but that's mostly because I don't think I would get to do it enough. Maybe I'm wrong about that. That was my rationale. I don't know if that's an actual logical thing to believe. This is a keep. This is a keep. With any luck, we rip a forest off the top. Alright. Hey, some luck. So here we can go turn to Adept, revealing Kopala. And then I guess our choice of Kopala or Kumena on 3. Against these colors, I'm more inclined to want to play the Kumena. Alright. Attack. Ooh, that's also a good one. I might actually just play that. Because that just makes all of my future merfolks, like, really good. I could play Unclaimed Territory. I'm just like, in a deck that has, like, Counterspell, I'm a little leery about playing the Territory. It feels a bit scary to me. But, like, maybe that's just fine. Man, these are some like banger 3-drops coming off the top here, like rapid fire. Yeah, it's just gotta be the Deep-Root Waters, I think. It's just gotta be the Waters. Because like from now on, like my Kumena is just gonna pop off. I think next we go Realm Walker. But I'm a little bit less sure about that. Actually, no, I think we can save Realm Walker for last, the more I think about it. Because we have plays to make. We don't need to be making plays off the top of our deck yet. But I guess having the option isn't bad. Magic is hard. I'm gonna snap trade with your Reese if you attack, but I will not trade with your token, so... Attack accordingly, I suppose. Yeah, Silver Gill getting in front of that bus all day, every day. Yeah, alright. They made the block that was probably the most conservative, but also the safest, which is fine. What the hell? Weird. Yeah, so we were playing a 3-drop and only a 3-drop this turn no matter what. Let's actually play Kopala this turn, just while they're tapped out. This actually seems fine to me. So we're gonna take a pile of damage here, and that's a shame. That's kind of weird. Like... What are the odds that my opponent is playing Carden's Bastion in their deck because they don't realize that you can't proliferate a token? Because I don't really see what that card's doing in here. Now, Tristani, on the other hand, is a problem. I guess we're taking 10 damage here, huh? Rough. Yeah, that was like the last turn I was gonna play without leaving Counterspell up too. So that's pretty brutal. But what can you do? Cathar synergy, I suppose. I mean, it is just a land, so obviously the cost of opportunity of playing said land is low, admittedly. Shalai. No. No. I don't think so. Ooh, do you have a mana leak or something? Or not mana leak, mana tithe? Mana tithe has been a beating there. Mana tithe has been an absolute beating there. Alright, we're going to Counterville. What are you doing, friend? My opponent could just flunge and force some trades here, and that might work. Shalai's energy, perhaps. But then that just begs the question, why not just play Shalai? Uh-oh, opponent. Uh-huh. Does this work? Oh, wow. Conclave Tribunal actually somehow manages to get around Kumena. Like, quite well. That's really annoying. Yeah, that's rude. That's rude. Wow. Yeah, Tribunal just absolutely does not care about Kopala. Yeah, I mean, just goes to show you, right? Kopala is not, he is absolutely not the same as Kira. Sure, I'll take 6. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? So awkwardly, I can only do 2 of these things, or like 1 of these things no matter what. So I guess I will just play Kumena, hold up Swan Song this turn. Maybe we draw into a, maybe we draw into another green source and we can go Jadelight plus Realm Walker next turn. Yeah, no tax. We are apparently somehow the defensive deck here. Yeah, so they're gonna make an elf. That's fine. She's a 3/3 elf, no less. What? We might just be dead here, folks, but we'll see what happens. They only have 1 card, and it has to not be a enchantment. God, I actually even have the Swan Song to defend against the Conclave Tribunal on, like, any other turn. Brutal. You just flunge here? I don't think that super works out for my opponent, yeah, so I'm not surprised he didn't. Ooh, that's a nice draw, actually. Okay, so let's go Realm Walker first. Because this just generates so much board presence. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. And loses all abilities. I was gonna play the Pioneer, but now I kind of want to just hold up the thing, because if I can potentially hose the Tristani here, and like really kind of blow them out in a combat. I don't think they're gonna flunge this turn though. They don't really have. No, they do. They do have a task because they left up Reese, right? They left up Reese, so they're going to double their token count here, which is going to give them 5 extra creatures. So that leaves me in like a weird situation of like, do I want to go wide and defend against as much of that as I can, or do I want to like kind of blow them out a little bit? This only goes a little bit less. Yeah, let's just hold it up. Let's just hold it up. This only goes a little bit less wide than the alternative. So no attacks. And they still get to Reese, so he gets 6 tokens actually. Yikes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see if they go to combat here. And also if I can win. I didn't really do the math here. There's a very good chance that I'm dead anyway. But I think that holding up the trickster for the Tristani is going to be the winning. If there is a winning line to be found, that's going to be it, basically. My opponent's really not sure if they want to flunge here, which is interesting. You just send, right? They're not sure about it. They're not sure about it. They're counting. They're counting. Counting is good. Really? Dang, opponent on that patience, that discipline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I can draw a card and then pump my team. Oh, baby, you love to see it. Oh, that's just good. I don't know if it's good enough just because of the fact that my opponent's going to have 500,000 permanents. But I think I have to try here. Time Warp is pretty close to just amazing. So I have to do this. They'll presumably just respond by racing. They didn't? Oh, that's ridiculous then. Okay. I can draw another card now. Yeah, Kumena is pretty dumb. Veil's fine. Okay, so how much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to Time Warp. I just have to Time Warp. I can't do anything else this turn, and I can't really afford not to Time Warp. So I think that's just what we're doing then. So if that's the case, then we go cast Time Warp, target myself. Make Kumena unblockable by tapping like a random 2/2, sure. And then I don't know why I tapped me out of Snakeskin Veil. I was actually going to just Snakeskin Veil my Kumena there, but okay, that's fine, deck. That's fine. Well, this is a much worse turn than I was hoping it would be as a result of getting kind of messed up a little bit by that, but that's okay. Alright, so let's draw a card. 2, 3. Just so I can draw my land. Okay, how many creatures left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's pump the team. Untap. Let's Jade Light. Do I want that? Yeah, I can cast it off the top, so I do want that. That's like drawing a card. land for turn. Let's put an obsession on Kumena. And then let's make Kumena unblockable. Tapping the Mist Collar. Combat. Attack. Droid land. That's nice. Wind Robber. The lack of green really hurting me here, but that's just variance, unfortunately. And I can't afford to tap any more blockers here, so we're just chilling now. So my opponent's gonna get to untap here. But I don't think they're untapping with enough to take me out anymore. I actually think my opponent did make a mistake when they didn't tap out, when they didn't activate the Reese, because they could have just generated like such an obscene amount of board presence just in response. But maybe they were worried about getting blown out. I don't really know what they'd get blown out by, but they were clearly worried about getting blown out by something. What we're really looking for right now is just the merfolk that just taps down the team, and then we can just swing for the fences. As long as we don't leave ourselves dead to Settler Wreckage, but Swan Song does a decent job of inoculating us against that, which is nice. So they do get to gain a substantial amount of life here. Like 8 being the number, obviously, but that sends them to 21, which is quite high. But they also can't just swing for the fences because that leaves them dead on the crackback most likely. I haven't really done the math on trades, but most of my blocks right now are just straight up eats, not trades, so that's got to be a thing that they're thinking about. This is a very convoluted board state, I will tell you what. Very convoluted board state. Yeah, combat. And end step. Okay. Our opponent is not trying to win here. Maybe they couldn't win. Maybe they couldn't win. Maybe I'm being unkind here. But in any case, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to continue making this Kumena as large as humanly possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5 rather. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so Jungleborn Pioneer into Deep Root Waters. Alright, that is off it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yo, this deck is decent. It just, like, generates so much board presence. The Deep Root Waters there just absolutely went off. Like, Deep Root Waters plus Kumena is messed up. The Realm Walker actually came in kind of clutch. It gave us a good sense of what we were playing towards, how to play through it. So that was kind of nice as well. That was kind of nice. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot.